know what I need on there. I need a little Richard Malcolm slab slobber. A little slow. We're gonna try it out. See what happens. Put some slab slobber on these Mike's Custom Baits. Thanks to Richard, he sent me some of this stuff. I've used it when it was tough and it made a difference. So, as you can see, I've been fishing and it's got a bite a little bit, so we're going to put a little slab slobber on it. See what happens. See what happens sitting on the fish like a slab slobber. Got the shad, the stick. You can tell I'm going way out of the line stopper there. Bonehead baits in, we'll put a little slab slobber on them. Bonehead slim sticks here. Think about it, everybody knows I show all my sponsors some love. I fish with all of them at one time. Slabs from Richard's not a sponsor, but when it's tough, I've noticed that they'll eat it. I don't waste it on anything. I use it on special occasions. So now, we can find out. We got some slab slobber on both of them. Find all this bait like we find right there. Look back there, that's where it was at the other day, but it ain't back there no more. There's fish scattered in with all that bait fish. So what we're going to do, we're going to find all this and we're going to mark it some waypoints like right here. The eagles don't come down and get my buoys. And we're going to go back down here and see where they start. We're going to come right up the middle of this lake. Double dip and see if we can't catch any fish right there. There's bait fish and fish mixed in with them. There's another truck. Where's my buoy at? It's still rolling down. It looks like all out in this circle. 51 foot of water. Water temp's 46.3. Them fish are 40 or so. That's the way we was catching them the other day. So, see, we're running out of them. The further we get down there where we caught them fish the other day. There's still a few. A buoy down there. Get on back over. See, they get a little higher as we get this way. What we want to do is we'll just zigzag up through here and see if we can't catch some of them. One thing about it, we'll either catch them or we won't. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
See, that's what we're looking for. They disappeared down there. See, I think, see how it's 51 foot when we're down there, you get this far away from that, it's like 40 something. So what we're going to do is we're going to run until we run out of bait. I'm going to throw a buoy out and we're going to start. We're going to ease up that way. We're getting a little shallower and you notice the bait's getting closer to the bottom. I know a lot of that's crappie in there. Getting a little thinner. It's good enough. Just as I got up to it. Little fish. Little fish is on a gold Mike's Custom Bait with WSD. On down there, top of that, Tim.
Okay.
So our theory was right. Maybe. Catch a big one. I have to go up through here and marking all of them, you know it?
Yeah, we only seen 40 or 50.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, and we only scanned part of this. We only scanned part of it. Ain't no telling how many's out here.
Fish. Another little one. Come down, buddy. Come down. Go on down there. Probably he's fishing these fish real deep. There he went. Trying to get them to go back down. If they're real small, I mean they're still filletable, but we can get them to go back down. We're gonna get them to go back down. Yep, he's choking. He's choking. What I'm afraid of, we're going to get into over here is a bunch of these. I was hoping that there's bait over here. Oh, man, buddy, might be a little bigger, I don't know. Yeah. There can add to what we got anyway. He ain't no giant, but he'll eat. You can take him home and eat him. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that'd work.
You gotta adjust. I'm used to them big Worcester fish, but I guarantee you there's some pound and a half, pound and 3/4 here. I'm sure there's some 2-pounders, but we ain't got in them. But this is only my second day ever fishing this lake. So. Little bite. Little fish. A bunch of them down there. We just moved on top of them. Later. He give up the ghost and start cleaning up. You want no part of it. There you go. That's what I like to see. So I'm going back down. I think if there's any little ones down there, they'd be a big one, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there ought to be.
Bonehead bait. Hadn't been getting a bite on it, so I finally put it down deeper. Not a very big fish, but it's a fish. And he choked it. I thought I had my pliers here somewhere.
By your right foot.
problem was. It wasn't the bait. It wasn't deep enough. See my jigs down there from 40 to 41 foot. Ain't very big. He's a little bigger. Not a lot. He went down. Saved his life. Once again. Might be a little bit bigger fish, I don't know. He felt like it, but then he gave up the ghost. He's a little bit bigger. No, he's about the same size, ain't he? That buoy marked all around this little flat right here. It seems like there's a few fish here, but I don't know if they get that big. All eagles are having way too much fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, as tight-lipped as these suckers are today, you need these bonehead rods no harder than they're biting. I'm telling you, these suckers are sensitive. Some of them bites, I mean, are the lightest things I've felt. There you go. Hopefully we didn't find it ladder, didn't I? That's on a bonehead stump bug. Look at there. There we go. That'll wake him up, Dad. Right on over there.
Weather was better.
Oh, they had second time on the lake, it's still catching fish. You guys know I don't keep them. Look at there, big boy. You know what that's on? It's on one of them cages.
Is it?
There you go. That's on a bonehead slim stick. Right over the top of that sucker. there, boys. That's a nice little old black crappie. Good. We're heading back to the truck. Oh, look at there. There's another black crappie, boys. That's on a bonehead slim stick right there. Ain't no giant, but Tim wants something to eat. Bonehead slim stick. Mike's Custom Bait, bonehead slim stick, Mike's Custom Bait. It ought to make my sponsors proud. It's back and forth. Of course, I don't think you can tie them on there and catch fish, can you? You gotta put them on there Timmy Tom jig head. I'll see the fire out of it. I think it's a jig head. I probably got the barb wore off of them. They've been on here so long. I'm kind of like Doug. I've had the same thinking jig heads on there for I couldn't tell you how long. There's a fish up there. Timothy. Uh-oh, Timothy. What we got down there? Hey, there's a nice little old black crappie, guys. That's on a bonehead slim stick, and I want you to look. That Timmy Tom jig head has got that dude hung in the roof of the mouth. Guys, I want to tell you, a lot of guys have asked me, I want you to look what few fish we caught today. Them are both weedless jig heads. I ain't had a problem one. I've missed a few fish, but I'd miss a fish on a normal jig head. That thing hooks up no matter what. You guys that are afraid to use these weedless jig heads because you're afraid that it's going to cut down on your catch, beans, I'm telling you, they will catch fish. Hook them up. I got a friend, Doug. He's been 11 or 12 trips. He double dipping just like I'm doing. He's got 4 jig heads out there. In 11 trips, he's lost 2. And I think he hung up hooking a fish. So on 11 or 12 trips, he's used 6, he's got 4 jig heads still on, and he's lost 2. That's it. Fishing the brush, the trees, brush piles, you name it.
Yeah.
Bonehead rod bend over. What does that mean? Does that mean it's a decent fish or what? There, boys. Got another pretty nice black crappie Tim wants to eat on Hinkle Lake. Caught on a WSD, which stands for Worcester Slab Daddy. That's my screen name on the Oklahoma forum. WSD bladed jig head, bonehead slim stick. That's what's for dinner for these fish. That was on nothing. That fish was laying on the bottom. On the boat ramp. They double dipping. What do you think about it? Very effective way to fish, isn't it? There's a time and a place. This is the time and place right now. I can see this lake, these other lake, man, spider rig this lake with some minnows. You'd wear yourself out, I'm sure. Well, I think this has been a pretty good day. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been successful towards the end of the day.
Well, you think them guys on the Arkansas crappie.com forum would be all right with what we done today?
Oh yeah. Got some nice eaters in there. Started where we started the New Year's Day, and shad wasn't there. The fish really wasn't there, so we had to go looking.
Yeah, it was a little tough. Them fish wasn't as bad a weather today. Them bait fish scattered out on us all over the lake. Just goes to show you what a day makes, which has been 2 days, but anyways, I'd say all in all we had a pretty good successful day. We probably have 25 fish in there maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
25.
Maybe more. Something like that.
And I count 20 right there on top.
Yeah, I'm not counting the ones down in there yet.
Nope. Kind of noticed Robert was doing a little out fishing me a little bit, and what he's been catching a lot of them on is that WSD jig with that spinner.
I'm telling you, I made a believer out of several people.
And I caught a few fish on just a regular weedless, but that extra flash sometimes makes all the difference in the world.
That WSD bladed jig head, which Tim's got, I called Tim on the way up to Springdale, going up to a UPS facility to take them apart, and asked him what he thought. I wanted him to do me a favor, put together a value pack of all the jig heads that I use, and I've been posting on videos, and he said that sounds like a good idea. So you go on his website, I've posted on Facebook and all, and he's put together a value pack for $5. It's got 12 jig heads, it's got the bladed, it's got the smaller bladed ones, it's got the bigger bladed ones, it's got the round weeded ones, it's got the
minnow head,
weed gut, and it's got 3D eyes. Like I said, today we started out a little bit of spider rigging some jigs. I wanted to try it, and I caught 2 fish. So we decided to put it up and go back to double dipping. I've got the same 4 baits on that I started out with. The same 4 baits that I had on the other day. The only difference is I tore up one bonehead slim stick, which I put another one on. And that's 2 bonehead slim sticks on some bonehead braid. These are 7-foot medium light bonehead rods. Excellent rods for double dipping like what we were doing. My other rod, I've got 2 Mike's Custom Baits. I got a gold and pearl. I got a silver and pearl. Of course, WSD bladed jig head, regular Timmy Tom weedless jig head, bonehead braid, bonehead rods. But I want to take this time, I've had several of you guys ask me. This is Tim Cumbie, the owner of Timmy Tom Jig Head. We met each other, I guess, last year. I contacted him, I needed some jig heads and used them, and me and one of my buddies, Brian Young, we won the Oklahoma crappie.com classic on using his jig heads, and we become good friends, I guess. And I don't know what our wives think about it because we stay away from home so much, but anyways, I got a lot of my friends using these jig heads. You can take them through the brush, the cedars, the trees, you know, within reason. You can't sit there and just jerk on it, you know, you'll hang it up. But anyways, I appreciate you bringing me to this lake. This is day number 2 on it. Both days we've had a pretty successful day. Didn't catch any real big fish, probably, I don't know, 1.25 pounds maybe, somewhere around there, but a lot of pound fish or so. Mostly all black crappie. I don't know, been down here, Tim. Let's see if we can get a couple of these fish out of here. Show these folks. Here's your one right here. Grab a hold of that big old. There you go, there's your another. Or here's your one, I don't care.
Yeah.
Put them in your hands there. Here's another big old black crappie. Another big old black crappie. Not too bad, is it? Here's another big old black crappie. That there. No, she's still a kicking. Anyways, guys, we're here on Lake Hinkle, Arkansas. You can see what we got here. Pretty good fish. All we got, let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. Looks like maybe 23, 24 fish from about this size, just a little smaller. This is going to wrap our series up on Lake Hinkle. I had a guy message me last night, want to know about Blue Mountain. I think that's where we're heading next. We're going to go on Dardanelle and probably end up on Kerr. Anyways, I want to thank you, buddy. Anything you want to add?
No, just thanks for the support that y'all given me and giving Robert, and it's been a blessing to both of us.
Oh, I guarantee you. My sponsors, we got Mike Coffee from Mike's Custom Baits. Of course, Tim here. Josh Spain, I just can't say enough about him. He supplied me with these bonehead rods. I'm telling you guys, if you ever want to fish Worcester, you call me up. I want you to try these bonehead rods. I'm telling you, they are the cat's meow. They're the best rods I've ever put in my hand. I'm using 6.6 and 7 footers. Josh has got some 10 footers ordered. When they get in, we're going to try them out, put them on Worcester on some of them big fish in the brush. I'll tell you all about them. But I guess we both have wives waiting on us to take them to eat and maybe to the movies. And I appreciate you guys watching me and hope y'all enjoy this video. What do you think?
That's great.
All right,
So long.
let's wrap it up. I want to shout out another thanks. Bill Kofer, Kofer's Boat Sales.
Good boat.
I'm in a low boat. Man, this thing is awesome. You can put 3 or 4 people in here. I got 2 big live wells. I mean, it's me and him fishing on the front deck of an aluminum boat, side by side, mostly all day.
Yep.
I appreciate you, Bill. And David in the parts, hey, thumbs up, buddy. Hey, guys, here's the fish, today's catch. Like I said, they're not giant fish, but they're pretty good fish in anybody's book. But appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching.